This little girl was kidnapped by her own father after he lost a custody battle, and neither of them have been seen in over 10 years. Quick disclaimer that I am just a girl, I'm not a lawyer, and all this information is publicly available. Julia Potter was just 5 years old when she vanished with her father, Jason Potter, in 2014. Julia was from Seattle, Washington, and everyone who knew her described her as bubbly, funny, and very smart for her age. She loved drawing and playing with friends, and her mom, Relista, said that Julia lit up a whole room. But behind Julia's happy little world was a very bitter custody battle. Jason and Relista had been fighting for years. Jason had a bad reputation. Friends and family said that he was known for being very controlling and that he was always obsessed with winning. He was short-tempered and had the alpha male mentality. Ew. On the surface, he came across as organized and intelligent. He worked in IT, which meant he knew his way around technology, and some investigators believe that this helped him plan their disappearance. On the surface, he seemed in control, but behind the scenes, Jason was unraveling. Jason knew that Relista wanted to leave him and wanted to take sole custody of Julia sooner rather than later. And Jason absolutely hated the idea of losing custody of Julia. Jason told people that he didn't trust the courts, and he was described as someone who always needed to, quote, get the last word. So that day came when the two went to court, and the judge awarded full custody of Julia to her mother. This was Jason's last straw. His resentment boiled over. Jason picked up Julia for what should have been a normal visit, but he never brought her back, and instead the two completely vanished. Authorities believe that he planned this disappearance in advance. Jason was known to be meticulous. Investigators said that he didn't drink or party, he saved money, and he spent long hours alone. And hearing that kind of makes me laugh because I don't drink or party, I save money, and I spend a lot of time in my apartment, but I promise I'm not planning on kidnapping anybody. Anyways, after their disappearance,